Hello everybody. Alright, so we are going to go over one of the most powerful things you can possibly ever want to use in programming, and that is called a function. Functions are very beautiful things. They just basically make your life as a coder very simple. And I guess I deleted this one, so I'll put this one back in. So they make it so much easier to work with, and I'll show you why in here in a little bit. Now, to follow our convention, we're going to make a function that basically tells us hello world. As you can see, I have the same things right here, so we're building a website for people to sell movies on, and we're just going to make a function that will print hello world to consoles, because that is always the first thing you do. Always, always, always when you're learning a new thing with programming. So functions, once again, are an example of a block level code. Make this a little bigger for you guys. Block level code. So how you make a function. You're going to type the word function. There you go. You see that right away. See how your thing changed? So it's a keyword. Just like var. You see how var is the same color? It's a keyword. Then the name of your function. It can be anything. Anything you want. It can be this if you want. It can be pizza. It can be whatever you want. But the same name and naming conventions apply that they did for variables. So for example, you can't have like this. That won't fly. You can't have keywords. Never mind, I think you can have keywords. Yes, you can have keywords for function names. It's not recommended. You have to be careful because, for example, if I name this movies, the program could get confused with this movie or this one. So it's best to name them to be differently. So we're going to go with hello, and we're going to put our parentheses here. Now, it is just in good habit to think of function, parentheses, function, parentheses, function, parentheses, parentheses, function. That is kind of what's attached to it. Just like you have the brackets with arrays, the same thing with functions. So it's block level code, so you guessed it, curly braces. And once again, I'm going to do my convention here. You don't have to do this. So I write end of hello function, so I know for a fact of where that function ends. And now I'm just going to console log hello world. And there you go. And that is a function. So now, no matter what I can do, no matter what happens, I can always do this. So now I'm going to call this function. And the function is clearly, you just write the name of the function, just like you have right here. And then what you do is, you put the parentheses. Remember, parentheses function, parentheses functions. Notice how it changed. See that? So as soon as you deal with a function, it's going to change color. Now, it would do that no matter what. See, I did hell right here. It still does that. So be careful, because if you make a mistake with spelling these two right here from hello, it will still turn blue, but you'll still get an error that will say, that, hey, this is not a function. I'll show you that error after I show you the code. So now I'm going to run this program. And you can see that this triggered this, and then it console logged this. So there you go. And hello world. And just to show you an example, it's going to say that this is not defined. And I'll show you that right now. See, it's going to say that hell is not defined. So that's religious right there. We won't talk about religion on this particular channel, maybe later. Because maybe it could be defined. We never know. So we're going to stick with hello just to keep it light. No, I will not purchase it right now. So there you go. There is a simple program just to console log hello world.